All right, guys, it is January 2nd, second day of the brutal meat diet. I'm going to highlight how bad a shape I'm in. I'm going to walk down there to the mailbox. Let's go. In October 2020, my wife Cassie and I started our Carnivore Quest here on YouTube. After failing a few times to give up sugar and carbs, on February 15th, 2022, we finally committed to the proper human diet after learning we would soon be grandparents. We lost a combined 210 pounds and improved our health dramatically. For the next 3 years, we were actually living a carnivore lifestyle and feeling 25 years younger. Then on September 14th, 2024, for our 20th wedding anniversary, we abandoned our carnivore diet and indulged at an expensive Italian restaurant. Just one meal, we said. Well, that one meal led to 15 months of struggle, yo-yoing between binge eating garbage food and the carnivore diet. We regained all the weight and my health has declined alarmingly in the past 6 months. But I haven't given up. What's up, y'all? Welcome to the morning meeting. And thank goodness it's Friday. Hope y'all are doing well. If you're watching the replay, welcome. I'm glad you made the morning meeting part of your day. And the link is down in the regular description. If you want to share some photos, send them in and I'll share them in tomorrow's meeting. If you're watching the replay, you can still participate. And if you're new here, we get together every Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday and grab each other's hands and pull each other through the mud eating a low-carb diet. It's not always easy. Carnivore diet can be brutal, brutal to stick to, and it's a lot easier with community, and that's what this live stream is all about. So if you are here, you're new, get in the live chat, and there's a lot of good people in there. Trust me, a lot of good people that I admire, and they help me. This meeting helps me stay on track because I've had as you saw in that intro, I've had some problems along the way, and it's much easier when you're not doing it alone. So welcome, everybody. It is great to see you all. We've got 40 people in. Cool. That makes a meeting. And I got a little channel announcement. Oh, first I wanted to say, sorry, I got a late start, guys. Those of you who are here, my camera wouldn't sync up because I use the Wi-Fi to hook the camera up to the stream, and it wouldn't sync up. So I ended up having to reboot my computer and get that figured out. So that's why we started a half hour later. Sorry about that. Technical difficulties, but yeah. First of all, Cassie left a little while ago. We were scrambling to find her keys, and I snapped this picture. She just looks so beautiful today. So I took this photo. I absolutely love that blouse. And yeah, so she's off to work and ready for her day. She's like, oh, are you going to snap a picture? No, she didn't want me to, but come on now. She's so funny. Anyway, tonight I have a video coming out. Road Rage. Guys, I recorded this on St. Patty's Day, and I take you guys along door dashing everything I'm eating that day. It's basically a 24-hour vlog and without nicotine. I went 24 hours without nicotine and I documented the entire thing. Yeah, I think you guys will get a kick out of it. So that'll be coming out tonight at 6 p.m. 6 p.m. Eastern. So be cool if you guys stop by and check that out. It's might make you giggle or horrify you. I don't know which one. Anyway, let's jump into the comments, see what everybody's up to today. Really looking forward to talking with y'all. Well, first, let me put the link. Oh, darn it. I don't have the link for the... I can't paste it. I don't have the link for to send in photos. So if you do want to, if you're in the live stream now and you want to send in photos, just go to the video description, back out of the live chat, and the link's always there. So you can share your photos with me right now. Anyway, Cher. Hey, Cher, I have to be at work today, so I'll watch the replay. I'm not doing well resisting temptations, trying to do better starting today. Let's stay strong together. Yes. Well, hope you had a great day when you're watching on the replay share. And yeah, I hope you made it through the day without making those bad choices. It's only going to affect you negatively. You know that. I'm glad you stopped by, peeked your head in, and said, "Hey, Frank. Hey, what's up, my man?" There he is. The only man in the world who does better on carnivore when he's away from home. Great to see you, Frank. Kelly, day 2, Larry, give it to the Lord. Jesus has my back. We can do this. Day 2, so glad to hear it.
Can you dig it?
Yeah, I can definitely dig it. Day 1's important, very important. Very important, Kelly. So congratulations. Yeah, a lot of people might, day 1, what's the big deal about that? It's a big deal. Day 1's tough. Shell Bell, good morning. Going through a few things, and I need those that are in prayer warriors to please pray for me. Shell Bell, we've missed you. Where's my phone? Missed you, girl. Let's I'll take a photo of that. Throw you on the prayer list. Guys want to throw up some for Shell Bell? Please do. Yeah, really good to see you, Shell Bell. Mia's girls, happy Friday. Good morning, everyone. God is good all the time. Yes, he is. He is, Mia's girls, for sure. John, hey, buddy. Hello, just a quick hello, and then I have to get back to work. All right, John. Hope you have a wonderful day. Angie, good morning, y'all. Sent in 2 pics today of what I made for dinner yesterday. It's hard to make stuffed cabbage look pretty, but I tried. Hope y'all are doing well. Happy Friday. Well, Angie, I happen to have those because when I pulled in Cassie's photo, I saw that you had them there. So let's pull it up right now. Is that well? We got two. We got 2 here from Angie. Yeah, is that the cabbage? Hard to make look pretty. Okay, I think it's stuffed cabbage. Wow. Now you did make that look pretty. Here, let's see. Let's pull down your comment and see what that says on the photo. Cabbage, ground beef, hard-boiled eggs, finely chopped pecans. Yeah. Onion, garlic, celery, cheese, and crushed tomatoes, spinach, and cucumber slices for garnish. Looks beautiful. Looks beautiful, Angie. Very cool. Thank you for sharing that with us. I always enjoy those photos. So you guys send them on in. I want to share what you're eating, your before and after pics. Like Carb Crusher, he sent this in yesterday. Oh, yeah. Send them in. I dig it. Good morning, all. Day 5 for me and feeling a little better each day. All right. Yeah. Whenever I get past day 1, flowers, the next goal of mine, of course, one day at a time, but I always think day 7, make it a week. So you're almost there, flowers. Awesome. Oh, and flowers, you told me your real name and I can't remember. You need to tell me again. It takes me a few times. Hi, all. I'll try to make it. It. Another typo from Terza. That's Terza's new name. Typo Terza. Hi, all. I will try to make it back for the live, wishing and praying for the Carnivore Quest family to have a fantastic Friday and weekend. Wonderful to see you, Terza. Thank you for stopping by. I hope you did make it back. And she says 5 days is great, flowers. Absolutely. Nancy, hi. Did I miss anything? You missed nothing, Nancy. 10:19 when you left this. Yeah, you were actually early. Thanks to those technical difficulties. Jeff, good morning. Had to go to the store today. Was out of bacon again. Grr. While at Winn-Dixie, found ribeye steak for $7.99 a pound. Sending in pic. Awesome, $7.99 for ribeye. Awesome. Let's take a look at that. Is it here? Oh, nope, it's not here yet. Give it a few more minutes, Jeff. If it doesn't show up, maybe you'll send it in again. That's a great deal. Wendy O, good morning. Good Friday morning, Carnivore Quest fam. Great to see you, Wendy O. I was going to ask you, Wendy O, could you email me? Just say, hey, Larry, it's Wendy O. Could you email me at carnivore.quest@gmail.com? Because I got a question for you. So that'd be really cool. Did my first true one meal a day yesterday. Trying again today. Woohoo. Ace, good morning, Larry and Carnivore Quest crew from Michigan. Raining here today. It's actually very, very nice out here today. It's 75 degrees will be the high. And yeah, I gotta tell you though, I don't mind the rain, Ace. As long as it's not windy. And go for a little walk in the rain. Nice warm rain. Hey Doug, good morning. What's up, my man? Bet you're sore today, huh, bud? Hope your mouth's healing up. Brutal. I keep coming back to this channel. The progress motivates me. Love this guy. Hey, Carb Crusher. I was just talking about you. There he is. And I love the name, the Carb Crusher. Be great for a YouTube channel. If you ever thought of starting one, I like the name. Crush the carbs. But I appreciate that. What a nice compliment, Carb Crusher. Thanks. Mary, I thought I was late to laugh out loud, trying to get more into scripture. So I was researching reading plans. I needed something to do that is important to me and doesn't involve stuffing food in my mouth. Well, that's pretty important, Mary, to the believer, right? So good for you. Faust Fuels in the house. What's up, Faust Fuels? Good morning to you. Aaron, morning meeting today. Oh, a morning. Good morning meeting today. You got a meeting. Okay. We'll have to watch a replay. Awesome. Yeah. Aaron, you're another person I'd like to talk to. If you want to shoot me an email, if you see the replay. Beverly, good morning. What's up, Beverly? Great to see you. Hope you're doing well. Guys, send in what you're eating. Show me some pics. I hit the like button. Well, thanks, MPEP. You guys, we got 63 folks in here. Spam up that like a little bit. Maybe we'll get one new set of eyeballs on the morning meeting. A lot of people don't know about it. Tammy, good morning. Tammy with an I. Oh, man. I remember my sister, because my sister's name was Tammy. And she was Tammy. And everybody always spelled it Tami, and you used to frustrate her so much. That's why I always say Tammy with an I. Hearts for Cassie. Yeah. Cassie looks gorgeous. Yeah, she really does, doesn't she? She absolutely crushed this outfit. Oh, I literally, you guys, I saw her when she came out of the bedroom and I was stunned. I was just like, oh, you look so beautiful, honey. She's well, I should for the amount of money I paid for this blazer. She told me how much she paid for it, and I was like, yeah, because she usually doesn't pay high price retail. She's very patient in the thrift stores, and she's probably got 30 supervisor outfits, and they all look just that good, but she pays, pennies on the dollar. But that blazer, she paid retail. She told me how much it was, and I was like, oh, well, no wonder it looks good. Yeah, she's dealing with a little bit of the crud that I was going through last week, that postnasal drip. Her voice is hoarse, so she's got it like a week later than me. MPEP, we love you, Larry, because you love your Cassie. You're the best. I do love my Cassie, that's for sure. Hey, Terry, what's up? Longtime fave Chuck Norris passed away. Really? I did not hear that. Wow, I grew up with Chuck Norris. We all did, right? What a legend. I did not know that, Terry. Thank you for letting me know. Walker, Texas Ranger. I used to watch it after school. Oh, man. He lived a good life, though. Long life. Faust Fuels watching while hitting the gym this morning. 75 hard, maybe over, but I got to keep going. Stay strong, all. Great attitude. I love it. And let's pull this up again for Faust Fuels. Bam. She completed the 75 hard, and that is worthy of just, well, let's just do it. I mean, come on, 75 hard. If you know what that is,
Can you dig it?
I would say the 75 hard is probably just as difficult for somebody who hasn't done it as Wendy doing her 30-day fast in different ways, but it's as hard, the dedication. So awesome. Very cool, Faust Fuels. Yeah, let me pull that down. Yeah, but good for you. Not, well, I finished it. Now I'm going to go back to my old ways. I have a tendency to do that. So good for you for not doing it. And Pep Walker died, right? Yes, Walker's so sad. Aisha, hey Aisha, how are you today? Wonderful to see you, girl. Wait, what? Chuck Norris died, right? I don't know, my reaction exactly, Aisha. I'm home for 2 days, and one of my 2 pounds lost on the trip. And up one of my 2 pounds lost on the trip. Like I said, Frank, the only man who does better away from home on the carnivore diet. You send in a pic here, Frank. What do we got here? Let's see what if it says. It says Frank butter chicken dirty ingredients. Okay. Butter chicken, huh? Nice. Appreciate you sending that in, Frank. Very cool. Let's see if we got any more real. Just a second. Let's see if we got any more. Angie. We got a couple more I'll bring in here. Awesome. Really enjoy your photos, you guys. You know that. I still don't see that one from you, Jeff. The first day you don't eat bacon and eggs, Jeff, and no, I don't know if you had it, but something different, right, to show everybody. No, I don't see it there yet. Well, Frank, 1 pound ain't bad. Day 2 of no cream in my coffee. Oh, Aaron, I got to do it with you, man. Seriously. I haven't given it up yet. I had a little this morning. All right. Man, I want to start at the same time. It's cool, though. I'm glad you're off of it. Did you get my message I sent you yesterday talking crap about you and Cassie on 2 Crazy Ketos? No, I didn't, Cheryl. Somebody talking crap about me and Cass. I don't doubt it. The black sheep of the low carb community. No, I didn't get your message, Cheryl. Did you send it through Messenger on Facebook or email? I checked my emails. I didn't see it. Terry P, I'm cooking ground beef today. I think you sent in a pic. I think I saw it. Where is it at? There it is. Boom. Classic. And then you got one more here. Not sure what that is, Terry. Mystery meat. I'm teasing you. Kel, good morning, Claire. What's up, Kel? It's always good to see you, girl. Looks delish, Angie, right? Scott, no, I love Chuck. Yeah. I had a friend who was a super huge fan of Chuck Norris, and we were kids in that movie Enter the Dragon, and he was into Bruce Lee and Chuck Norris, and he had nunchucks and stars he'd throw. But he was a huge Chuck Norris fan and Bruce Lee. My husband just came in from shopping local grocery sales. Time for me to prep for freezer. Love to you all. All right, MPEP. That's a good reason to dip out for sure. I'm shaking on the vibration plate. Sorry for any typos. Shaking you. Do it, Terry. Cheryl, not too crazy ketos. They were defending you. I think it was that guy, John, that was a troll. Oh, okay, Cheryl. Okay. Yeah, two crazy ketos were defending us, huh? I was going to say because they're fellow Christians. I've never talked to Joe and his wife, but I know they're believers. So yeah, I was a little taken back, like they were talking crap on us. You know what I mean? But no, that troll, John Stud, we booted him yesterday. I guess he had to go over somewhere else and complain about us. What a miserable person, right? Pray for that dude. John Stud, Lord help you. Man, appreciate that, Cheryl, watching out for us. Thank you so much. Oh, MPEP, I've been thinking about the righteous guys are talking about troublemakers in the Middle East one at a time, like Walker does. No political talk, just opinion of Walker's brand. This kind of went over my head, MPEP. I'm not sure what you're talking about. Not sure. I wish I did know. I'd love to comment on it. You know that, MPEP. Good morning. Here's to a full day of successes. Yes, peaceful pastures. Totally agree with that. Great to see you. Angie, thank you, Wendy O. Carol made it. Good morning, y'all. Awesome, Carol. I'm so glad you were able to catch the actual live and not the replay. Good to see you again. Very, very cool. Lance, man. What's first I gotta say good morning, and then Lance gifted 10 Carnivore Quest memberships. So if you're watching the stream, there's 70 of you in here. 10 of you got randomly picked by YouTube. And and now members, thanks to Lance's generosity. Thank you so much, Lance, for that. Very cool. Lance usually does that when he wants a members live now. Hang out with everybody, which we need to do. Oh man, we got. I'm gonna wait till we get. If we hit 80 people, then I'll bring it up. Thanks again, Lance. Spending that mad money on Carnivore Quest, supporting the morning meeting. Appreciate that. Hi, Lance. Aisha says. Katie Ann. Hey, great to see you again, Katie. Good morning, Larry and chat. Awesome. You guys are all saying hi to each other. Priceless, dude. How much do you eat? Oh man, it depends. It depends. Do I still have that? I think I have. Yeah, this was day before yesterday. This is what I had. OMAD. That's all I had all day. But I mean, I'm answering your question honestly. Sometimes 1 meal a day, 2 days a meal, 2 days, sometimes 2 meals a day. But dude, how much do you eat? I think that might be a dig. I'm not sure though. We'll show you some Grace Priceless. Are you a troll? Do we need to get the troll killers in here to take you out? But no, I usually eat 2 meals a day. So I'm sure we'll have a nightmare about a massive McDonald's and chocolate bar binge. Oh yeah, Gerard. I got to tell you, man. The last time I was at work and I had like 3 deliveries from McDonald's, and they got that new Arch Deluxe, and I'm just staring at it. You know, the picture in the windows. It's like, man, but not today, Satan. Yeah. As long as you keep it in your dreams, right, Gerard, and you don't manifest it in your real life, you're all good. Good morning, all you fat fighters. Good to see you. Hey, Michelle. Good to see you. GTSY. I remembered, huh? Lance, just passing through. Happy Friday, all. Good morning, Larry and Carnivore Quest crew. I hope you stick around, Lance. Doug, yeah, oh yes, sore, face is swollen, retaining lots of fluid, like you said, brutal. But this is just temporary. It is, and that's a great attitude, Doug. For those of you who don't know, Doug had a tooth extracted yesterday, and it was a lot more brutal than anticipated. His root, I don't know exactly how to explain it, but his root had grown and hooked around what part of the jaw, Doug? You don't have to tell everybody in the chat, but it ended a tooth extraction that should take 5 minutes, took 2.5 hours. And yeah, so I knew you'd be sore, bud. Face swollen. Yeah, hang in there. Wow, great picture of Cass. Yeah, she was ready for the day. She looked like $1 million, I got to tell you. Volume down and listening while work meeting. This meeting is so much more motivating. Lance, sneaky, like I'm Mr. Deeds. I'm sneaky. Yes, he did die today. Confirmation there. Denise, Mama 4, great to see you. Good to see you. Been a few meetings since I've seen that name. I'm so glad you could stop by for a few. Good morning, everyone. Can't stay. I have physical therapy for knee replacement in a few. Hope everyone has a great day. Hope it goes well, Dean. I hit the like button. Right on, Nancy. Thank you. Teresa, I heard he was in the hospital, but not that he was deceased. Yeah, how old was Chuck Norris? He had to be in his mid 80s, right? Yeah, Chuck Norris passed. Legend. He sure was. I love my Total Gym. Thank you, Chuck. I remember those. You got one of those, huh? Aaron, yes, I will email you. Cool. Very cool. Appreciate that, Aaron. Good morning, Carnivore Quest peeps. Made the decision to start how do I even say that? A little tongue twister for my dentures. Made the decision to start True Diet today. That was a really difficult decision. I'm not exactly sure what that is. Denise, is that a GLP-1 I'm not aware of? I'm sorry. Yeah, what does that do? Rumor has it the Grim Reaper has a black eye and is limping today. I love it, lads. Yeah, Chuck whooped his butt. Yeah, those all those Chuck Norris little jokes are always awesome. I've never been good at remembering jokes. Cassie could probably tell you 10 of them right now. Yeah, rest in peace, Chuck Norris. In his last interview while in Hawaii, he said, I don't age, but measure up. Okay, Carnivore Quest fam, let's measure up. We can do it. Great words from Chuck Norris. Thank you. Thank you for sharing that, Terry. Angie, to Denise, I am also starting Retta this week. It's a very small microdose, so I hope it does something. You guys, it must be some form of GLP-1, right? The way you guys are talking about it. Angie, a big thank you to whoever gifted me a Carnivore Quest membership. Much love and prayers to you. That was Lance, Angie. He's known for doing that. Him and Aaron. Sacred Sublimity. I'm Marilyn. Marilyn, yes. Good morning to y'all. Just wanted to know, just want you all to know that I've got y'all all in my prayers. Tomorrow will be my 21st day on carnivore, besides the laxative drama, right? Smooth sailing so far, 7 more days. Awesome. Sacred Sublimity is Marilyn. I got to remember that. It might take me a few, Marilyn. Indian butter chicken is so good and pretty easy to do ketovore because of the spices. It can't quite be carnivore, but it's super low carb. Yeah, is that what Frank showed us? That butter chicken? Um, and Zia, if you're comfortable sharing, what dose are you doing, Denise? Um, Beverly, I'm eating beef burgers today. Perfect, Beverly. Where's the photo? If you guys are regular attendees in the morning meeting, you should be snapping your photo of your food and sending it in. I want to see what you're eating. I love Indian food. Love butter chicken. To Denise from Aisha. I've never had Indian food. That not that I know of, and I've never had Thai food. My son Cody swears by Thai food. He says it's amazing, and he says it's spicy. And I'd probably dig it. Mary, hi Larry and all. I'm late for class, but I'm here. Is it spring yet, please? Almost, Mary. Almost. Awesome to see you. Uh, they said I could start low at 0.5 milligram, then go up to 1 milligram. Yeah. Yep. I've talked to probably 5 people this week, Denise. If I'm assuming you guys are talking about a form of GLP-1, 5, 6 people who have started, and got you back. I'd love to hear how it works out for you. Sarah, hi Larry. Tell Cassie hello for me. I sure will, Sarah. A lot of times Cassie listens to the meeting on her way home from work because she's got about an hour commute, and she'll just throw it on and listen while she drives home. So either that or she'll listen to a book. So there's a real good chance she'll hear me say, Cass, Sarah says, what's up? um I'm back. Thank you so much, everyone. Larry, haven't seen you since last week, and I can see your loss for sure. Looking good. Well, cool. Awesome, Shelbell. Thank you. Yeah, I haven't been on the scale since my last weigh-in. Last time I looked, I'm down 24 pounds since the big reset. Two crazy ketos are so sweet. I hope it wasn't them. That would be a big disappointment. Yeah, she confirmed it wasn't. And I was going to say, I didn't think so. Being believers, I didn't think they would do that. They are. I remember watching them right after I found Laura Spath. First it was Dr. Kim Berry, then Laura Spath. And then I came across, it's funny too, I never came across Two Crazy Ketos when I was doing keto, but it was after I found Carnivore. And yeah, they seem like really fun people. They're actually a couple of I'd like to meet, like if I ever went to a convention or something. There's not many people in the carnivore space love to meet, but I'd like to meet them. They seem really, really cool. John, together strong, sharing experience, strength, and hope, one day at a time. What's up, my man? Glad you could make it today. Awesome to see you. Glad you're back, Shelbell. Praying for you. Awesome. Bone broth. I know it don't look appetizing. Haha. Let's bring it up again. Okay, I was wondering what it was. There you go. That explains it. Okay. Very, very healthy for you, Terry. So nice job. Very, very cool. Um, Peaceful Pastures. I use 2 tablespoons of cream per day, not an issue for me. Occasionally, I will add a couple tablespoons to my ground beef for gravy. Yeah, that's delicious, right? So easy too. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, if you can moderate the cream, I've lost weight using cream before, but it's just it, for me personally, it doesn't do me any good. You know what I mean? So, um, And Markham McDonald or Marcy became a new member. Awesome, Marcy. Well, I don't know if this is one of Lance's gifts or if you just jumped on board and became a member. Either way, welcome. Very cool. Erica, good morning. On the road, the road warrior near DC ate a meat lover's omelet at a diner for breakfast, day 3. Great. Awesome. So good to hear you're back on track before you had to go out and hit the pavement again, Erica. I'm sure uh, day 3, you're probably already feeling a little lighter on your feet. Making getting out there a little easier, making that cheddar, right? Flowers, I've given up cream in my coffee as well. I've been doing a little butter and coconut oil instead. Pretty good. Nice. There's so many different ways you can do it. For sure. Yeah. Froth up an egg, all that jazz. Oh, we got 81 people. Okay, we hit 80. Cool. Guys, I have a video coming out tonight, 6 p.m. And I vlogged this on St. Patty's Day, road rage. And I go out, I work, show everything I ate in the day. But the key is I went 24 hours with no nicotine. And you'll have to see what happens. That comes out at 6 p.m. tonight. So it'd be cool if you guys stop by and give it a little view. Teresa, I'm glad to hear it wasn't them. I love my proper human diet couples. Laugh out loud. Carnivore Quest, 2KK, 2 Crazy Ketos. Ready, Set Keto. Absolutely. Dr. Barry and Nisha. Yeah. Yep. Ready, Set Keto. Another nice couple. Wonderful people. Frank, I may be eating fresh catfish tonight. Wife and daughter going fishing. I'm going to fry them in butter and garlic without any cornmeal. Nice. I'm not a huge fan. Not a huge fan of catfish, Frank. My dad loved it. He loved catfish. Yeah, I don't know if I love catching them, but I don't know if because they're just so damn ugly. Denise to Angie, 0.25 units is 1 milligram. So they said I could start at half of that. So 13 units if I want, and then work up to 25 to the 25. Jen sent a picture to the Dropbox of my 6-year-old son. That's Carnivore. Wow, that's a young carnivore there. Let's check it out. See what we find here in the Dropbox. Yeah. All right, there we go. Jeff, yours finally showed up. Very cool. And we also saw a couple more in there. Very nice. Thank you guys for sharing your photos. I dig it. Ever since I came up with this feature, I have really enjoyed it. Six-year-old son, that's Carnivore. And he's a Spider-Man fan. I'm loving it. Well, tell him Larry from Carnivore Quest said, good job, man. Very, very cool. He looked like a happy young man. Awesome. And then Frank sent in some catfish. What does this say here? Frank, catfish survived the winter. That brings back memories. Did a lot of fishing with my dad over the years. I used to do a lot with little Larry, but haven't really in like the last 5 years. I haven't had a fishing license in about 5 years. Just something you fell out of, right? Or I fell out of. Jeff, here's Jeff's sale, $7.99. A pound. Nice, Jeff. Glad that picture came through. Gosh, that looks so good. I last time I was at Food Line, I looked at the prices on the ribeye, and I just walked right by. I was like, oh my gosh, I just couldn't justify spending that much money. When I can get 4 times the amount of chicken. Yeah. And Shell Bell sent in, what is this, little corned beef brisket? Nice. Nice. The last corned beef brisket I cooked was about 3 days before St. Patty's Day, and I braised it like Cassie's chuck roast. Somebody in the morning meeting said to do it. They did it that way, so I did it. It was amazing. It took a while. It wasn't a huge brisket either, but it took about 4 hours with that braising method. But then it was divine. It was good. Oh, okay. I sent a pic of what I ate on St. Patty's Day with my mom. Made homemade sauerkraut and had a little with meat brisket and sausage. Okay, so that was actually on St. Patty's Day. Shellbell, let's put that up one more time. Very cool. We're so blessed, aren't we? Very blessed to have such an abundance of food, Bride's Biscuit. Hey, what's up, Bride? It's great to see you. Whenever you make it, it's always awesome to see you. you usually, I bet you hit us up 3 or 4 days a week, right? Terza, I eat so much more than Larry. I think that's why I like Rachel from Two Crazy Ketos. She can throw down like me. Even with sleeve surgery 14 years ago, I eat quite a bit. Big appetite, huh, Terza? Yeah, I got to fuel that engine, that fiery engine. Cassie can put it away too. Dinner with get together for dinner. That'd be interesting. Excuse me. Oh. And Pet, before I go, Larry, I donated coffee to your local food bank in honor of your story when you were in recovery. I loved it. I donated coffee to our local food bank. Well, man, Pep, that's absolutely wonderful. Very cool. I guarantee you somebody's going to really appreciate that. Yeah, what a blessing. Yeah, very nice. As that kind of made my day right there. Going for OMAD today, drinking black coffee. All right, Nancy, little one meal today. Frank, I'm thinking about making some scrambled eggs for breakfast. I have eggs that are getting old. Yeah, cook them up, Frank. Don't want to let those bad boys go to waste, right? Mia's girls, my daughter tried that new sandwich. She said it sucked. Oh, from McDonald's, the Arch Deluxe. Yeah, they all suck, right? Whenever I see a new sandwich, my taste buds start trying to talk me into something bad. And like when the McRib comes out every time, I think they come out with that twice a year. Yeah, the McRib always calls me Larry. I'm not real food, but you want me. Yeah, well, that's good to know. It sucked. uh, Doug, not sure when I will eat, but meal one will probably just be some Greek yogurt. Yeah. I'm sure you're on an antibiotic, Doug. I would assume, just in case of infection, especially with all the trouble they had getting that out. So yeah, you definitely got to keep something on your stomach. You know that. Don't be like me. When I had all my teeth pulled, I'm so stupid. I was 4 weeks in on the carnivore diet, and I was so determined to stay on. I had all my teeth extracted, and I'm like, well, I can't. What am I going to eat? So I'll fast for 7 days. Well, I forgot I was going to be on antibiotics, and man, I got so sick after about 36 hours of eating and taking my antibiotics. It's probably one of the sickest I've ever felt in my life. What a dumb mistake. And Cassie didn't even say, like, you should, you need to eat with antibiotics. Both of us were kind of just blinded there for a minute. And so I immediately got some cottage cheese, some yogurt, pudding. Um, the switch flipped. McDonald's no longer triggers me. The smell is nauseating. It took 16 months, but strict carnivore did get me there. Awesome breads biscuit. That's a good place to be, right? I've been there before. One time in my journey, I had probably 8, 9 months where nothing bothered me anymore. But the funny thing is, I can deliver food, right? I mean, I don't have a problem with that. It's just when a new item comes out, and that's why they spend millions on advertising. You know, but I can deliver a pizza, and I'm not really having an issue with it. I know I have before, but lately, just in a groove and not bothering me. Teresa, I'm glad to know I'm not alone in fossil fuels. This way of eating helps a little. I could eat carbs all day long. Yeah, now I can pound some carbs, Teresa. I could hang with you there. Oh, big time. It's nothing to be proud of. I can fire it up though. Michelle, I made some burger bites, or I made some butter bites. Didn't like them. Guess I'm strange. No, I've had a couple of my kids try them. They didn't like them. I mean, they weren't fat adapted, but yeah, you're not strange, Michelle. Just not your gig, right? He was 86. Yeah, yeah. I thought he was. That's about how. That's what I remembered. Mid 80s. Lived a long life. He was 86 years old and a believer. Yeah. And you got to look at it. You have to. He didn't die. He's not gone. He just changed locations. The vehicle he's been in the last 86 years gave out, and his spirit left and just went to another place. I had a girl I used to work with at BMW. Really nice girl, young. She was a single mom, worked her butt off, but she was an unbeliever. And she said to me, you got to remember, I was a baby Christian here. I was saved maybe a year and a half, 2 years. And I didn't say a cuss word for probably 5 years. Old habits creep back in. I don't cuss a lot now, but when I worked at BMW, you'd never hear a cuss word come out of my mouth. And one day she said to me, Larry, I've never heard you say the F word. And I laughed. She says, why? And it was a chance for me to share my faith with her and how Jesus changed my life. And I told her, one of the things I told her is, when you die, when your body gives out, you don't disappear. You just change locations. Now, where you're going to go is dependent on, whether you believe Jesus is the Son of God or not. And she ended up getting saved. It's about 6 months later, and I haven't talked to her in a long, long time. Friends on Facebook, you know what I mean? But yeah, yeah, very nice girl, very promiscuous girl when I first met her. Uh, 2 different kids by 2 different guys. She liked to party. She was like in her mid-20s. Lived at home. Parents helped her raise her children, but anyway, got a little sidetracked there. Cheryl, I wonder if I had lost this weight before, if I wouldn't have needed knee replacements. I'm sure you wonder that, Cheryl, and probably a good chance, right? You know, does a lot of damage carrying around all that weight. Cassie and I discuss that often. We're not getting any younger. You know, um, ooh, I'm excited to see Phil Wickman tomorrow at concert for me. Early birthday gift from my love. Very nice, Shelbel. Enjoy. Yeah, I believe that's the gentleman that Sam's always telling me to listen to his rendition of God is an Awesome God. And yeah, I got a short I got to make. Very cool. I believe that's him. Denise, yes, it's a peptide in GLP, but a much safer one that has been around a lot longer and more natural. Wouldn't touch other ones with a 10-foot pole, just my personal opinion. All right, very cool, Denise. Email sent. Awesome, awesome. I'm a little behind. George, good morning from Maine. Hey, George. Lobster country. I just saw the history of lobsters. It was a short on YouTube yesterday. And I didn't know, like in the 1800s, lobster was only served to like slaves and prisoners. They called it the cockroach of the sea because they would wash up and there'd be thousands of them on the beach, and because they were so plentiful. And yeah, it was considered trash food. They used to grind them up and use it for fertilizer. And it wasn't until the early 1900s that it became a thing, So, but you would never see somebody with money or status eat a lobster, which I was like, wow, really? Karen, Doc Nally also died. Fantastic carnivore doc who was a believer. Oh, sorry to hear that, Karen. I've never heard of him or her. I'm not sure. Are you getting your steps in? I only got 1,300 yesterday. We'll be stepping it up today. I've done well, Jeff. I've done well. I've only missed 3 days the entire month of March. So I still struggle. I still struggle big time. I need a new CPAP machine, and it's coming. Carol Shellbell, I'm so happy to be here. All you regular Carnivore Quest warriors are so inspiring. Very good people, right, Carol, including yourself. I'm going to be eating citrus salmon tonight. Nice, Denise. Awesome. Uncle Charlie in the house. Yo, yo, yo. What's up, Slim Chim? Looking good. How's the wife feeling? Great to see you, Uncle Charlie. Cassie's doing all right. She's a little under the weather. She kind of what I had last week with the postnasal drip and all that. She's got that going on. But I snapped this pic of her this morning, right before she left work, and you can see her eating a little half a sandwich there. But yeah, she's doing well. Today is the first day of spring, is it, Denise? Oh man, I'm out of it. Is it really? Bride's Biscuit, GLP-1, GIP, and glucagon, all naturally occurring peptide hormones, just synthetic versions, the same way as thyroid and insulin medications. We use them all the time for healing. Just be aware for you. Very cool. Thank you, Bride's Biscuit. Have a blessed and legal day, all. Back to listening while I do some spring cleaning. All right, Michelle. Hey, Debbie. Good morning, Larry and Carnivore Quest Warriors. Great to see you, Debbie. Jumping in. Very cool. Yeah. Archangel Michael gained an amazing sidekick today, right? Yeah, he's a kind of an end of an era there, right? Chuck Norris, definitely a legend. When men were men. Yeah, roots corkscrewed around sinus membrane. Okay. Yeah, I knew it had something to do with your sinuses, but I didn't know how to articulate it. They had to section the tooth to remove it. They perforated the sinus membrane, repaired the collagen, and sinus lift. They also did bone graft. Yeah, I think you're definitely going to think you're going to be sore, right? Good morning, all listening while on my mile walk. Hey, Jamie. Get that mile in. Very cool. You be safe out there. Watch those darn cars. You might. I don't want you to get hit by this guy. Road Rage video coming out tonight, 6 p.m. Guys, I gotta plug it. Full day vlog, me with no nicotine. You want to see me lose my mind for 24 hours? Watch the video, 6 p.m. tonight Eastern. I had fun with it though. It was rough. It was a little experiment to see how no nicotine is going to be, and it's going to be brutal. Let's see here. You guys talking amongst yourselves. I dig it. Denise, Joe, and Rachel are so sweet. Rachel, I couldn't remember her name, are so sweet. Met them in person at KetoCon. So genuine and caring. Angie getting some vitamin D today, helping Hubs put in a fence, and it's sunny here, and we should reach 72. I wish y'all a very happy Friday. Awesome, Angie. You too. Enjoy that sunshine. John, you never sent in a before and after pic. Love to see it, John, because I keep everybody's before and after pic. I keep them filed here in the morning meeting software. So started at 67 pounds, now at 190, 12 years keto, 1 year carnivore, reverse diabetes, fatty liver, heart disease after a 5 times bypass. I know exactly how you say that, articulate it. No glasses needed anymore. Mental clarity improving every day. Yeah, it's awesome, John. I've read that a few times here. John will share that about once a month. Definitely love to see some results pictures there, John. Just see how healthy you got. Change your life. But if you don't feel comfortable doing that, I get it. Some people don't. So, Melanie, I watch every live and so thankful for Knots. I can't do carnivore because I get stones about 3 months in every time. But I love to follow because, hold on real quick, guys. Little Larry's got a question for me. He's about to bail for work. I love you too. He said, I just wanted to tell you I love you. 21 years old, and he's still my baby boy. He's good. Nothing better than that, right? Anyway, I get stones about every 3 months in every time, and I love to follow because of my food addiction. You guys are so relatable and real. Sorry, guys. Scam likely blocked. Well, thank you, Melanie, very much. Yeah, Cassie's not, she can't do carnivore either for different reasons, but, it's not perfect. It's not right for everybody. So, but yeah, what a nice compliment. Thank you. Homemade bone broth is the best. Larry and Cassie style. Yeah, I make some killer bone broth. It's a little bit of a process, but former vegetarian. Hey, bone broth with scrambled eggs, aka egg drop soup, is great when I'm hungry, but I don't want eat any other kinds of meat when nothing sounds appetizing. Very cool. Melanie, meant to say thankful for y'all. Well, I'll speak for everybody, Melanie. We're glad you're here. Very, very cool. I made brown butter bites, put them in my coffee. I have done that, Carol. It's good. Yeah, the brown butter bites with the chocolate elements really good too. You guys have ever tried that? That's tasty. You don't want to overdo it though. I can moderate cream. I only put a splash in my coffee. No issues with other dairy. I use sparingly here and there. I can take or leave butter. Yeah. Thumbs up, everyone. Thanks, Aisha. The best Indian restaurant is Saffron on Woodruff Road. Really, Sarah? Okay. Where are you at, Sarah? Where do you live? You must be a neighbor of mine. uh, did I miss something about Two Crazy Ketos? Did someone do something? No, Cheryl had said that somebody was talking trash on me and Cassie, and she didn't clarify. And so everybody, it was on Two Crazy Ketos channel, and I was like, well, that doesn't sound like them, you know what I mean? But then she clarified it was that troll that was in here the other day, Big John Stud. So, or John Stud. We booted him out of here. He must have been in the comments talking trash. And Two Crazy Ketos defended us. Uh, mm, yeah, Aisha says it very plainly. Someone was saying bad things about Larry on Two Crazy Ketos live the other day, and they were defending him. And then she said, I mean, they were defending Larry. uh, Barbara, great to see you, Barbara. Good morning. I enjoy the morning meeting so much. Have a blessed day and weekend. You too, Barbara. Barbara's always active in our Carnivore Quest community on Facebook. If you guys aren't in our private Facebook group, jump in. It's free. A lot of good people in there too. Frank, my dad was my fishing buddy too, Larry. I don't enjoy fishing anymore, but my wife does, and I'll clean them and eat them. Yeah. Yeah, I did a lot of fishing with my dad. I haven't watched them since they went on sugar diet, but I should look them up again. I think they fell off my algorithm. I didn't know they tried the sugar diet. Yeah, they probably tried it just for, you know, do something for the channel, you know. Cowgirl, oh my goodness, I swear. I forgot the meeting again. Hi. Well, come on. You're not that late, Cowgirl. You're fine. Someone mentioned on another channel that ribeyes are usually the lowest price during Easter. Really? I'm definitely going to be looking for some prime rib roast. If you guys see any sales, you know, because they do Easter and Christmas. So if you see any sales, definitely say something, you know. Hopefully Publix will have that good sale. Carol says, hey, Terza, me too. I can munch a bunch. Carol says hi to Cowgirl. Carol, you crack me up, girl. Larry, I just realized it is the first day of spring today. I cleaned my dastardly bedroom and didn't realize I started spring cleaning. You would have believed the dust. You wouldn't believe the dust bunnies I save all winter. Oh yes, I can. I can, Mary. We get them too, and you know we're surrounded by forest. You wouldn't believe some of the stuff we find. Yeah, that's why I got to power wash the house once a year because it's just you wouldn't believe how much dirt comes off the trees. You know, I mean our house sits literally like right in the middle of a forest. It's beautiful. You know, I love it. Other than the danger of the trees falling, but your cars get dirtier. You know, the house gets dirty. Ooh, Shellbell, today we will be eating country ribs with a little sugar-free spicy barbecue sauce cooked in a slow cooker today. Nice. Enjoy, Shellbell. I won't be able to have a ribeye for a while, but I bought some ground ribeye. Yeah, it's gonna be a few for you to be chewing a nice steak, Doug. Patience, all right. Blink your eyes, it'll go by quick. Saw a carnivore recipe for McRib. I'll send it to you, Larry. Oh my. Yes, on an antibiotic, I figured. Egg drop soup is good when you are needing soft stuff, but something on your tummy. Yeah, I love making egg drop soup in bone broth, beef bone broth. It's very good. Um, Larry, tomorrow I'll be making your recipe with the rack of ribs. Enjoy. It's so easy, Shell Bell. So easy. Yeah, you're gonna like it. I promise you. And season it up however you want. Just make sure there's plenty of mustard, and you can use whatever mustard you want. Actually, we have a really high quality mustard for the video. I just wanted to show because I have used just regular plain yellow mustard, and it's delicious. But Cassie, the last time she did them, she mixed up a little. It's a higher quality. She did half and half yellow mustard, and then this other mustard. I forget the name of it. We get it from Little Larry's work, the butcher shop, but it's a very it's got like really big mustard seeds. Yeah, it's almost like a gosh, I can't think of the name of that mustard. Maybe a Dijon, but she just mixed them and then coated the ribs in that. But yeah, I do. I was gonna make a how I've made a couple videos using our current recipes, and then I make a chef's cut. That's what I call it, a chef's cut, where it just shows the recipe. So like my prime rib, that original prime rib video was made during a shopping haul I did at Publix, as a matter of fact, and bought some of those standing prime rib roasts. And later in the videos, like 15 minutes in, I show how to make the prime rib, and it's turns out perfect. Well, I took that section of the video, cut it out, and made a separate video called Chef's Cut. So it's to the point, how to make the recipe, so you don't have to watch a 20-minute video just for a 4-minute recipe. So I think I'm going to be doing another Chef's Cut version with those ribs. I actually might just shoot a whole new video and make it super short. Or I don't know, I might recycle that old footage. Make it easy on me. Make a few little extra bucks with, content that I've already created. A little hack for you YouTubers out there. My husband found out there's no rib meat in the McRib and he refuses to eat it anymore. Oh, Aisha, I hear you. I've known that forever, but I still crave them when they come out. Isn't it sad? Yeah, yeah. Who knows what the hell's in it, right? Right, Aisha? Oh, Patricia. Hey, everyone. I hope everyone's having a great day. I'm on day 2 of my fast. I blew carbs for 2 weeks, so fast was my call. I have to eat meat and eggs, butter, and no plant foods. All right, Patricia. How long are you going to go on that fast? Maybe 72 hours? Is that what you're shooting for? GG, Bride's Biscuit. That is such good news to hear. Can't wait till I'm not tempted by McDonald's. Amen. Rhonda. Hey, Rhonda. Hello. I'm new to your channel. Unbelievable. I'm having the same concerns. I had oral surgery and was told to eat soft foods. Well, in my world, soft foods equates to white flour and sugar, no dairy. Yeah, Rhonda. Yeah, I mean, you have a few options, right? You got scrambled eggs. Um, you could do Greek yogurt. It's got some carbs, but not too bad. Cottage cheese, bone broth. Trying to think. You guys got any other foods for Rhonda? Trying to think. Yeah. Anyway, I mean that's there's a couple that are going to totally knock you off track. Scrambled eggs is a big one. If you're, really helps if you love eggs. But Rhonda, welcome to the morning meeting. So glad you found us. And we do this 5 days a week. So if you want to come back and we'll get to know you, okay, and you'll get to know us. And you can send in your pictures and I'll share them right here on the stream. It'd be awesome to see you here again. Run on ribeye. Good morning, all. What's up? I woke up in time to catch the tail end of the live. Hopefully everyone is doing well. We're doing great. Yeah. You gonna get out there today and go for it? Run on ribeye? You gonna get 5 miles in today or 5K? Beast. Aisha, welcome to the live, Rhonda. Sorry you're having trouble with your oral surgery. Yes, yeah. I have dentures, Rhonda. I had them all pulled. I still have 4 teeth here on the bottom, but all the rest of my teeth are gone. And I love my dentures. It was a transition, but I love my dentures. I don't have to worry about my tooth pain anymore. Welcome to all newbies. So glad you're here. Awesome, Shelbell. That's amazing. You were able to testify to that girl, Larry. Yeah, yeah. She was a nice kid. She reminded, same age as my daughters at the time, but she lived a wild lifestyle, and reminded me a lot of me when I was her age. All right, guys. McRib is more like McMystery meat, right, Sarah? For sure. Bride's biscuit lobsters used to wash up on the beach. True story. We didn't know what to do with them. McRib doesn't even come from pork ribs, just shaped that way, right? That's not food. It's a food product. Yeah, they throw it in a mold, right, and press it. Yeah. Run on Ribeye. Larry, have you ever read the Dark Tower series? I have not. Almost. I almost have. But no, I've read a lot of Stephen King. A ton. First book I ever read, novel I ever read in my life was It. It was at 1,200 pages. I was in junior high. That was the first novel I ever read, and it scared the bejeebus out of me. Long before the movies came out and the TV miniseries. But yeah, I like Stephen King. I like his work. I'm not really a fan of the dude. I like his work. I think Dark Tower series is Stephen King's best work. Really, I might have to check it out. We actually we signed up for Audible, and you get a free credit every month. And I got the Left Behind series for Cassie. I'd read all. I think there's 14 books now. I read all 13. If you guys know what Left Behind is, it's about when the rapture happens. It's Christian fiction basically, like the end times, the Antichrist. And when I went through recovery, I read all 13 books in the series. Now I guess there's a 14th, but I got them all on Audible for Cassie when she started driving her commute, and she's finished 12 of them, 12 novels, and so maybe I had to. We have 3 credits. Maybe I had to grab the Dark Tower series. A 22nd is first day of spring. Yes, March 20th, vernal equinox. You guys battle it out. Judy with an I. Good morning. I'm late. God, no, Judy. Great to see you. All right. I'm going to speed scroll a little bit here, guys. Yeah, rest in peace, Chuck Norris, for sure. I don't want to miss anybody. I want to say hi to everyone. Hey, Coffee Man, are you quitting nicotine cold turkey or trying to gradually reduce your consumption over time? I think the latter would be better if you know you get bad withdrawal symptoms. Yeah, I have the patch, Coffee Man. I am going to attempt it cold turkey though. That's and if I just can't do it, then I'll throw on a patch. What I don't want to do is because when I don't have my nicotine in here. When I don't have my chew, I don't like. Let's say I'm somewhere and I don't have a chew, and I'm like really wanting one. I don't. It turns from not I want to chew to I want a cigarette. You know what I'm saying? Because you can bum a cigarette off somebody, and that I cannot have happen. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, I'm prepared. I have 2 boxes of the strongest patches you can get, and I also have some of that. What's it called? The Zen. It's not tobacco, but it has nicotine, little nicotine pouches. I think I'd use that in an emergency, but because we've even had some people in here. One lady said her husband's a doctor and said the Zen is fine, if you need to use it. So that video thumbnail looks like road rage for sure, Larry. Yeah, let's bring it up. 6 p.m. tonight, guys. See what happens when I give up nicotine for 24 hours. Yeah, you guys, I think you'll enjoy it. I was road raging a little bit that day. I was out working. Doug, nicotine plus caffeine equals protein. John Daly. Uh, I'd love a carnivore recipe for McDonald's McRib. Right, Judy? Yeah, well, if Frank sends it to me, maybe I'll share it in here. Yeah, John, that's amazing weight loss, right? Larry, have you heard of Fume? I have, Mia's girls. Fume is a Canadian-made non-electric passive diffusion device designed to help people quit smoking or vaping by replacing the hand-to-mouth habit with flavored air. I have, but I actually did a lot of research on that, Mia's girls, and I almost bought one. I had one in my cart on Amazon for a while, but my oldest son Cody told me that one of his friends started using it, and his doctor told him there's no research studies on inhaling essential oils, which is basically what that uses to flavor the air. And he really didn't. His doctor told him he advised against it. And my lungs were in such bad shape at the time. I'm like, I don't need to be putting anything in there. You know what I mean? So I appreciate that, Mia's girls. I almost bought one. Yes, I'm having hiatal hernia surgery next Thursday. I have to eat soft diet for 2 to 4 weeks. I stacked up on bone broth, make egg drop soup. Any other ideas? And like I mentioned, the Greek yogurt, cottage cheese, but I mean, that's not optimal. But yeah, if you guys have any other suggestions for Judy, Ron Ribeye, I did a bone broth video on my channel a few days ago. It's so simple and easy. All right, guys, go check that out. Very, very cool. I like easy. uh, Terry, hey Larry, I changed my eating window to before lunchtime. Wish we could chat this long TV time so I don't wander off to pantry. Yeah, you stay out of there, Terry. Um, Chicken dinner. Hey, what is up? I wasn't intending to do the walking challenge this month, but I've been deep cleaning the house and averaged over 11,000 steps per day that way. Well, you're doing the walking challenge. It sounds like to me, chicken dinner. That's a lot more steps than I'm getting. Good for you. Very, very cool. That troll is in every small channel I follow, like really small channels. It's creepy. Feels like a stalker. Yeah. Yeah. A lot of weird people out there. Cassie was, when we initially started the channel, and right after our channel started really getting some growth, around 5,000 to 10,000 subscribers. Cassie, with our history, of our tragically losing our loved ones, through murder, and it just Cassie was like nervous. It's not hard to find out where people live and stuff like that. And I told her, I said, we have two very scary dogs who are great watchdogs. I mean, really good. And we own a lot of guns. I said, so don't worry. There's no way somebody could sneak up on this house. So yeah, she laughed. But it was a concern at first. Um, Shirley, question: does anyone use soul water? If so, what has been your experience, and how much do you take daily? I've never heard of it, Shirley. Anyone else? Hopefully, someone can help you out. I don't fear or feed trolls; just block and move on. Yeah, Big John, he got blocked. He got booted. Bye bye. Yeah. Oh my Big John, trolling multiple channels. Pray for him to be delivered. Right. Yeah, it is strange what would motivate somebody to just go around and act like that. Ah, Jennifer, hey, good to see you, girl. It's been a little while. Prayers and blessings for everyone, and especially those struggling with anything difficult in their lives. God is so good, He will never leave you or forsake you. Amen. Right on, Jennifer. Thank you. Lance, I blocked that troll last weekend. The weekend before, I put him on timeout. He just bashes others but doesn't interact with the actual stream. Yeah. Bye bye, sucker. Two Crazy Ketos never did the sugar diet to my knowledge, maybe confusing them with Ready Set Keto. It affected James poorly and didn't last long. That's a good point, Terza. You might be right there. Yeah, Doug might have been mistaken there. um, Peaceful Pastures. There is mini brown chicken joints down the road of our lake house. It used to smell so good. Now it makes me nauseous, and I feel like I'm breathing canola oil in the breeze. Oh, a Mary Brown's chicken joint, like a restaurant, really. You can smell it on. Um, he has it hard for Rick. It's creepy. It's like hating on Mr. Rogers. Oh, that John guy for Rick. Hmm. Oh, I'm in Simpsonville off Georgia Road. Awesome, Sarah. You are definitely my neighbor. So there's a great Thai place you said on Woodruff, huh? I bet you my son Cody knows it. Because he used to work on Woodruff Road. Awesome, Sarah. Yes, thank you. You are right. It was Ready Set Keto, not Two Crazy Ketos. My next cook will be Cassie's Patty Melt Meatloaf again. Been thinking about it all week. All right, cowgirl, very cool. For Rhonda, look up an egg loaf recipe online. Yeah, Jeff fires up the egg loaves. uh, I'll be doing 3.5 miles this morning. Freaking warrior. When I broke my tooth, I found a food processor, and ground up my hamburger patties, chicken tenderloins, etc. That, yeah, I thought about doing that, Gigi, when I had my teeth pulled, and I just couldn't do it. Liquid meat. So you're a warrior over me. Ace McDonald's is not what it used to be. I worked there in 1965. Yeah, it's definitely not. I'll tell you, the other day, little Larry came home with a Whopper from Burger King, and they really improved that sandwich. Have you guys seen the new Whopper? It's like it looked really good. Let me just say that it looked like the picture. It looked like the picture. It was crazy, and it's huge. How have the walks been going, Larry? Are you improving much? I'd really like to see you improve your lungs. Yes, coffee man. I've missed 3 walks this month. Doing good. Farthest I've gone is a quarter mile. Um, and after I went that quarter mile, sometimes I don't go that far. Like day before yesterday, I went down just to the mailbox and back. Not the mailbox, that first stop sign I showed in that video. So, but yeah, I'd like to see my lungs improve too, for sure. We addressed we got the CT scan, no cancer in my lungs. Got my heart checked out with the echocardiogram, and I do want to talk to the doctor about, do I have emphysema, or a little touch of COPD. We never really went into that. He wanted to get that stuff checked out first, and then I got to see a sleep doctor, and yeah, guy, I have to get a new CPAP machine. But yeah, coffee man, I got a gimbal that we bought a while ago, and I've been so busy with other stuff behind the scenes. Um, a gimbal, if you don't know, it's like you walk with it and it keeps your camera steady, so it's not all shaky and jumpy. And Cassie and I bought one about a year ago, and I broke it out the other day, and I'd like to get myself out there walking and show you guys me out there walking. Um, Probably put some music or something to it too, because I really have a hard time talking while I'm walking, you know. So we'll see. We'll see, Coffee Man. Penny, TGI, Carnivore Quest fam. Thank you. Praise Jesus, the Lord. God is great all the time. Yes, He is, Penny. Great to see you. Gotta go, Lord willing. I'll catch you tomorrow. All right, Shellbell. Take it easy. Denise, Larry, due to your past trauma, you probably have extreme high cortisol like me. My doctor has put me on some supplements to reduce my cortisol. And in a protocol, if you're interested, I can send. Well, I'll tell you, if I don't lose the weight right now, Denise, on the carnivore diet, you could definitely send me that. But you could send it over. If it's not too much trouble, I'll take a look at it. But yeah, I didn't know you could build up cortisol from trauma. I didn't know that. Hey, Jessica. Hey, y'all. Just popping in. Hope everyone is doing well. I hope you're still here, Jessica, to hear me say, hey, girl. uh, I saw that Chuck Norris died. Yeah, we were talking about that. That's one person I thought would live to 100. He came close, 86. That's no joke. I'd be happy with 86. Spanky, hope all is well. Just got in. Hey, Spanky. I definitely got a speed scroll here, y'all. Been going a while. I got lost in the morning meeting. Turns out I used to like Stephen King as Richard Bachman. I read those in high school. Firestarter, Thinner was great. The Left Behind series is great, but I never finished. I think I made it to book 10, Nikolai. Yeah, I made it to the great, what's it called? The great appearing, or the great something. It's when Jesus comes back. I made it to that, but then they have their last book is called something like The Kingdom. So I'm assuming it's like the 1,000-year reign that Jesus has on Earth. Um, yeah, it's a long series. Yeah, Cassie got a little burned because she listened to them all in a row. Yeah, the Kids Left Behind books are great too. I didn't know they had a kids version. Former vegetarian. Cool. Aisha, you watched it too? Very good. Are you read the books? Yeah, nice. They're so good. They really were. Penny, there is a video on Steak and Butter Gal channel that shows how all McDonald's food is made. Worth a watch. Yeah, it is worth a watch. I'll have to check that out, Penny. I haven't seen that. Jeff, spring started an hour ago, Eastern time. uh, Jessica, I was so into the Left Behind series when I was a teenager. I plunged into eschatology as a junior in high school. Laugh out loud. That's awesome, Jessica. You started so young, you know? Yeah. My mom actually bought me the first book right after she was saved. This is right after my sister was murdered and my mom got saved. And she bought me the Left Behind, the very first book. This is before the movie came out with Kirk Cameron, and I I never read it. I didn't pay attention, and after she died, I read it, and I liked it, but I still wasn't a Christian. And then 10 years later, when I got saved, um, and I was away from home in the recovery program for 7 months. I was there 5. They had it in the library, and that's where I read them all. So yeah, I know my mom would be happy I read them. She never got to finish the whole series because she passed away before they finished it. Um, if I miss anybody here, guys, I do apologize. I'm behind on the chat, so uh, eggs and cottage cheese, scones, or omelets or soft food, Eliza. Very cool. Sorry, not scones, mini quiches. Okay. Chicken dinner. I bought the Fume. Big disappointment. It doesn't have any drag like a cigarette. It didn't help me at all. Yeah, yeah. It's hard to. I know exactly what you're talking about. That throat hit, right? Um, Aisha, when I had a tooth pulled recently, I just ate eggs for a week. Egg salad, deviled eggs, boiled eggs with salt, etc. Yeah, that's one thing about eggs. They're versatile for sure. AI summary. Reagan. Um, and I think I said hi to everybody. I want to make sure. And I did. Yep. We're all caught up. You guys talking amongst yourselves, and yeah, what a meeting. Hour and 30 minutes. I can't believe we went that long. I sure do love you guys. Thank you so much for stopping by, being part of my day, part of the morning meeting. And don't forget, tonight, 6 p.m. Eastern, my new video is coming out, Road Rage, 24 hours without nicotine. And, you know, I show you what I'm eating, and it's a full day vlog. So be awesome if you guys check that out. Give it a like, watch it till the end. That's real important, and all the things. Oh, guys, if you're new and you stop by, hope you enjoyed your time here. It was a pleasure having you. Guys, make the next right choice about what you put in your mouth, okay? And we'll see you tomorrow, 10 a.m. Later.